On a cold, rainy night, Ethan, a 22-year-old college student, missed the last regular bus home after visiting his grandmother in a small village. The bus stop was empty. The streetlights flickered. The wind howled through the trees. Ethan checked his phone. 11:58 p.m. No more buses, he whispered. Just as he started walking away, an old green bus slowly appeared through the thick fog. Its headlights were dim. Its engine made a strange rumbling sound. The destination board simply read, "Last stop." The doors opened with a loud creak. Inside sat nearly 20 silent passengers. Every one of them stared straight ahead without speaking. The driver wore an old uniform and a faded cap. His face was hidden in darkness. Ethan hesitated. "This must be my lucky night," he said, stepping onto the bus. The doors slammed shut behind him. The bus pulled away. No one moved. No one spoke. Only the sound of rain tapping against the windows filled the silence. A few minutes later, Ethan noticed something strange. Every passenger wore old-fashioned clothes. Some looked as if they belonged to another era. A little girl tightly hugged a worn-out teddy bear. An old man held a rusted pocket watch. A woman stared silently out the rain-covered window. No one blinked. No one even breathed. Ethan tried to start a conversation. "Excuse me, does this bus go to Rivertown?" No reply. He laughed nervously. "Tough crowd." Suddenly, the lights inside the bus flickered. For a split second, every passenger disappeared. The seats were completely empty. Ethan's heart pounded. Then, the lights returned. Everyone was sitting exactly where they had been before. No one reacted, as if nothing had happened. The rain became heavier. The bus stopped at an old abandoned bus stop. The doors slowly opened. No one got off. No one got on. Yet Ethan clearly heard footsteps, slow, heavy, walking down the aisle behind him. He quickly turned around. No one was there. The footsteps stopped. His breathing became faster. He looked toward the driver. The driver still hadn't moved. Then, in the rearview mirror, the driver smiled. But Ethan couldn't see the driver's eyes. Only a wide, unnatural smile. A cold chill ran down Ethan's spine. He quietly reached for the stop button. It didn't work. The bus kept moving into the darkness. The bus drove deeper into the darkness. Outside, the familiar road had disappeared. Instead, there was only thick white fog. No houses, no lights, no people. Only endless silence. Ethan looked at his phone. No signal. The battery suddenly dropped from 78% to 1%. Then, the phone switched off by itself. His hands began to shake. He slowly walked toward the driver. "Sir, please stop the bus." The driver remained silent. As Ethan came closer, the driver slowly turned his head. His face looked pale and lifeless. His empty eyes stared straight at Ethan. In a cold whisper, he said, "Every passenger on this bus has a destination. And tonight, you are the last one." A freezing wind rushed through the bus. The lights flickered violently. The passengers slowly turned their heads toward Ethan. For the first time, they all smiled. But their smiles looked strange. Too wide. Too still. Ethan stepped backward in fear. Suddenly, the little girl stood up. She walked toward him, holding her old teddy bear. In a soft voice, she said, "Don't stay until the last stop." Before Ethan could ask what she meant, she disappeared into the darkness. The bus suddenly stopped. The doors opened by themselves. Outside was an old cemetery covered in thick fog. Broken gravestones stood silently beneath twisted trees. A rusty sign read, "Last stop." The driver slowly pointed toward the open door. "Leave." Ethan didn't wait another second. He jumped off the bus and ran as fast as he could. Behind him, the bus doors closed. The old engine growled. The ghost bus disappeared into the fog without a sound. Hours later. The morning sun rose. A police officer found Ethan sitting beside the road, exhausted and frightened. He told them everything. The officers exchanged nervous looks. One elderly officer quietly said, "There hasn't been a bus on this road for over 30 years. He pointed toward an old newspaper inside the station. The headline read, "Night bus falls into the river, all passengers lost." The accident had happened decades ago, on the very same road. The bus number matched exactly. Ethan looked through the station window. Far away, near the empty road, a green bus slowly appeared for a moment. Its destination board glowed faintly. Last stop, then. It vanished into the morning mist.